And for look into the projections of the Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit, African Affairs analyst Ademola Oshodi joins me virtually from Canada. Good to have you join us.
Good day.
The Commonwealth was founded, we also call it the Commonwealth of Nations. It was founded in 1931, and it was a body for former colonies of Britain, although they are now members who are not former colonies. And the group says that it is not bound by common history, that it is bound by common values. But when you look at the international or global international, or the international order rather today, what would you say is the impact of the Commonwealth?
Thank you. The impact varies. Apart from the historical perspective, colonial Britain associating with its colonial, former colonial countries. Beyond that, Commonwealth is really more the values that it's supposed to represent, with this the British system, British history, colonial history, and if you look at it, what it's been defined today, values of democracy, values of climate change, and obviously issues of comradeship, cooperation, the Commonwealth game, for instance. All this has brought the association more into a modern relevance, so to speak.
And when you look at all of these issues you've mentioned, whether governance, human rights, climate change, there is also a conspicuous lack of concerted action. And that's people will say that that's basically because the group is a treaty-based organization. Member states are not necessarily bound by these treaties. What do you think would be the criteria for judging the success of the Kigali meeting?
Well, many past meetings have brought watershed moments, brought changes from the Zimbabwe meeting that helped push liberation of Zimbabwe from the Ian Smith rule in Rhodesia, former Rhodesia, to the other former Commonwealth meetings in South Africa that penalized Nigeria for human rights abuses with Ken Saro-Wiwa. There have been momentous moments. Kigali itself is anticipated to make a further projection of providing more focus on Africa and its booming youth demography, and also Africa as it competes with varying interest groups, Russia, China, the United States, European Union, and of course, Britain. So focus will be a lot in Africa because the event is actually taking place in Africa with a new Commonwealth country of Rwanda. So this is what we expect will be the outcome. Overall, a focus on the issues of COVID and how it's affected the population, the focus on the Russian invasion of Ukraine, how that has affected inflation around the world, especially in Africa. And obviously, this time, the British monarch, the titular head of the Commonwealth, the Queen, will not be present. She'll be represented by her son, Prince Charles. So we are seeing a gradual change of, if you can say, leadership of the Commonwealth from one ceremonial figure to another. The Commonwealth has always been a very, very close-knit family. We have a lot of non-Commonwealth, non-British colonies joining the Commonwealth. For instance, as you said, Rwanda, Mauritius, Seychelles,
Absolutely.
Cameroon, and even Mozambique, former Portuguese colony of Mozambique. So the shift towards a British system and its heritage is very prominent.
And I wish we could, sorry to jump in, I wish we could talk about the leadership crisis that is now brewing in the Commonwealth Secretariat with Patricia Scotland, but I'm told that my time is up. Thank you so much for talking to us, African Affairs analyst Ademola Oshodi.
Thank you.